Let's go to Tuesday's Daily Mail, John. And I always love a headline that features the word smoking gun. It always draws the eyes in. And this story by Kieran Gill, that Jurgen Klopp is facing a second touchline ban of the season, with referees chief willing to share the audio of a conversation between him and Paul Tierney, the referee, of course, he accused of being biased against Liverpool. And the refereeing body, the PGML, whose officials wear microphones, listened back to the audio, and it's now being sent on to the FA. What do you make of this smoking gun, and why might it leave Jurgen Klopp?
Well, in a lot of trouble, potentially. Listen, it sounds a bit niche, but Kieran is really good on Kieran Gill's really good on refereeing stories and really good connections within that body. And look, you know, the PGML last night were saying that we've listened to this audio. We are very confident in our man, in Tierney. And Klopp has history with Tierney and was clearly wound up on the day. I mean, that celebration in front of the fourth official, even he admitted afterwards that that's just not acceptable, that he let himself go. But it's now become the focus really about what was said or not said to Tierney. And I do think that Klopp, at the start of this season, the managers were told, your touchline behaviour is in the spotlight. We are going to come down hard on you. And that's going to be a real focus. Klopp's been in trouble before this season for touchline antics. And I do think the FA, and this is part of the story, that basically if they do bring a charge, and I'm sure they will, to be honest, because they have to investigate it further, then really it could be a lengthy ban. Listen, they have to set an example. The top flight managers, and at the moment they are not doing that. And Jurgen Klopp is one of the most high profile, one of the most respected, frankly, one of the most brilliant managers as well. But sometimes he lets his temper run away with him. And he's such a good football manager. He's such a good coach. But he really needs to get that back into line, some of his behaviour towards officials. It's not acceptable.
And Miguel, briefly, because we're running out of time, sadly, on the back page of the Times, it says on this story, Klopp facing lengthy ban. I mean, Sir Alex Ferguson once had a 5-match touchline ban. And I guess the FA are under a lot of pressure to be seen to be protecting match officials, and they may use this as that opportunity. Yeah,
that caught my eye in Ziegler's piece in the Time as well. And there was another key mention about Klopp's previous behaviour and how that could come into bearing into any punishment. So we could well see, Klopp could be watching the rest of the season, even if it is only 5 or 6 games from the stands rather than the touchline.